You're welcome. A couple things we're going to talk about in this stream. This here needs to be, I think, bent out just a little bit more. We'll wait. We'll wait for the people to come on before I do my little rant. I need to open that up just a smidge. As soon as we get, we'll say 5 people, I'll let her rip. Yeah, we need a little bit more. Tweak it a little more. Let's try it. All right. We got 4 in here. I'll probably say this a couple of times, but I want to make sure to get it in. A while back, hey Gary, a while back, I did some Voodoos, a Ringmaster, the Avion, Flight Streak, built a few classic airplanes on this channel. And now we come to this stupid ass twister. I received a comment today from a character who said, I used to be a channel member, but I quit because I'm tired of seeing the same airplane built over and over again. We want to see more twisters. I'll post the comment. Twisters and ringmasters and crap like that. Guys, I build what I want to build when I build it. If you would like to watch and learn, that's fine. If not, find somebody else on the internet doing this. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, there isn't anybody else. So unbelievable. There we go. That's perfect. Get the other one on here. Nope, lost another one. I want all you jokers that don't like that. Unsubscribe. Go away. Don't come back. Don't learn anything. Why won't that go in there all the way? Damn. Oh well. It'll be fine. Why won't that go in there? Must be that. Yo. Poked a hole in this thing. I'm gonna have to fill it. How to get this stuff to fit and work perfect now. There it is. I don't know what the problem was. There it is. Okay, now I need to round this over, and then we're going to cut some hinge slots, drill some holes, and we'll have them hinge, and I'll do the tips. I probably can get that done in an hour. I was a little late getting on tonight because dinner came early. For those who have just joined and didn't hear my little rant, it's about twisters, ringmasters, voodoos, all these non-competitive airplanes. I build what I want to build. If you want to learn how to do this, I'm showing you the way I do it. If you don't, there's always somebody else. Oh wait, no, there's not. But please don't give me any flack, because I'm not gonna put up with BS. I don't make any money at this. You know, it's not a paid job. Okay, we're gonna round this over and then cut the slots. About half the time I think, why the hell do I do this? I'll cut it back to once a week. You know, I got a channel over on Rumble. I could easily stream over there, say what I want, remove who I want, and not have to put up with any BS. We're going to have a slight warp, and now I have to steam it straight. Should be fine. Wayne, I'm always having a good evening until nonsense comes about. I guess I could copy the post and put it in here and put the guy on blast. If you like ringmasters and that kind of crap built, this ain't your channel. That's all I can say. I'll build one once in a while, but when I want to do this. This has precedence over ringmasters and twisters and flight streaks and garbage. There it is. Boy, that is the crappiest solder job ever. I'm gonna have to get a torch out and get it done. Well, I won't stop building. Yeah, you know, if you don't like my airplanes and what I'm doing, the airplanes that I build, well, that's fine. You don't have to. But everything I do can be put into building your ringmasters or your flight streaks or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna have to put this in the steam box and wait it. Got kind of a whoop in it. I thought I could get it all sanded out, but no. Come on, good. Okay, the first thing in this project is I need to mark where the hinge. I have some blocks glued into the trailing edge. And remember, I drilled some holes back here. I got to find them. I don't remember where the hell they are. Okay, I remember they're 10 inches apart. So there, and there. So we got there, and there. And on this side, we got there, in there. So now make up funky hinges tonight. 6 of them. What a pain in the ass. For some reason, oh, I see. I need to go some more. Okay, well, we'll get to that after I get these marked out. All right, I've made a couple of marks. I think it's 1.25 inches from the center line on each side. No, it's 1.75 inches. I need to center them blocks up there on those 2 lines. Let's measure what that was. Fuselage to be 3 inches wide, and this flaps are going to be 1.25 inches, or 1.75 inches, 1.75 inches, a 1/2 inch, 3.5. So they're going to be, we'll have about a 1/4 inch or about a 1/2 inch fillet between the fuselage and the wing. All right. I have the marks there. These are in the right spot. They're centered up there. We'll make a mark here. Make a mark here. And a mark here. And there's no there's no holes drilled in the trailing edge yet for hinges. Oh, shit. Okay, so there's my 6 hinge pockets where I need them to be. Let me get my Mighty Mike, which is the Harbor Freight saw that cuts nothing but hinge slots. That's all it's good for. It has no power. I made do with it in Ohio because they didn't have any tools, up there. What do I do with it here? Here it is. So I took this little saw and I made a dado stack. I got 2 blades, bolted them together with a washer between it for a total of 1/8 inch width. It has 0 power. I Better check the height of it too, because it's been kicked around. So then I took some balsa wood. And made a little sled. I think we'll cut these things off. We don't need them that long. Huh. I don't want to break it. There we go. Come on. Glue on it. Okay, we need this blade sticking up out of the hole 3/8 of an inch, because that's how big around the flaps are. No, 3/16, excuse me. That's half the distance. And that's, no, I need them sticking 3/8, that's right, because this is the hole width. And it needs to go down a little more. Here we go, 3/8. 3/8, and then I'm gonna make a new tool for cutting the slot or cutting the pocket. I wasn't happy with the last pocket. Did you guys that just come in, did you guys catch that little rant I had about ringmasters and flight streaks and garbage like that? I build what I want to build. All right. Let's get a piece of 3/8 and see how I do a test piece. I'm gonna do this. It's exactly 3/8. I'd like to have it a little bit more, but I don't think I can get it anymore. This one's 3/8, and this one here is 13 30-seconds. We've got 12 30-seconds, 13 30-seconds. That's good. Okay, let's cut them up. Now, just because this thing has no power doesn't mean it won't send you to the hospital. Yeah, I'm sure it'd send you to the hospital. I'm positive of that. Okay. This can go back and sit on the shelf till the next model. That's all it's good for. So, well, it'll do the elevators too, but so we get I think this thing's $50 now. When I bought it, it was 20 something, but it gets 10 cuts per airplane. That's all it's good for. Wish I had a bigger shop. This is ridiculous. I don't have enough room. Put this back in here. Okay, we need hinge material. No. Yeah. Okay. These. Hey, we got a little hinge wire there. 2, 3 pieces. No. There's 3 there. Okay, we need this here. No, we need that one. Okay. We need 6 of these. Hey, I just found some Teflon too, and we got a broaching tool. Good. There's 4. Oh, that ain't that's just crappy. 6. 6 on the broacher. Okay. Control horn. The control horn, I make it. I make everything. Can't rely on anybody. You gotta make it yourself. Well, Brian, can't remember his name. He's making control horns for sale. I'll have to talk to Danny and see what his Brian Williams or Brent Williams. He's on the forum. He's making control horns. I was making tanks, and nobody wants to pay for anything, and I'm just not doing anything for free. I give up. I used to sell these hinges. I ain't doing that no more either. I'd get $15. These were $1 a piece, bushed, horned, or bushed, pinned, and all. And they were bitching about that. I wouldn't sell this for $25 now. It's just too much of a pain in the ass. One. There's no money to be made in control line. Control line people are inherently cheap. When Hey Jack was alive, he used to say, well, I'll take 4 of those and 5 of those. And that was the kind of guy you needed as a customer. Everybody's going away. You know, if you mess with RC guys, their servos are $100 a piece. Them giant scale servos or whatever, and the guys will say, I'll take 15 of those. Them carbon bell cranks. They you know, the top guys don't mind paying $25. They should be 30, but we sold a bunch for 20 at the Nats. there's a lot of work that goes into this shit. It's like my fuel tanks. I charging $100 for one. There's more than $100 in it, and people were complaining. So I don't know. So I just make everything myself. I've taught you guys how to do it all. It's all on my channel. One more. The hardest part of making these hinges is finding the parts. These little, I better order some more. These little bushings here. You probably could get away with just using it wood. I don't think there's that much pressure on it, but okay, we got that. So this goes back in the bucket. Put the bucket up. Get the vise out of the way, and then we're going to make us a tool, a pocket tool. Or maybe I have one. We'll look and see. We want to make tools tonight. There's a way that I could make some type of thing to do it on a saw or a router. Okay, let's look here. Well, there's something I could use. Ouch, bitch. And how about up here? Not there. My. What a bummer. Next thing when I have to make one. I need a secretary. Okay. Yep, gonna have to make another tool. Unless Steve bought it, it's over here. Okay. Twister. Okay, we're gonna make another tool here. Okay, I gotta cut these. I'm just gonna cut them and sand them real quick. I'll be right back. No sense in moving that camera. Man, they were close. So we need to sand them up. That's great. Then I need a piece of. So this is 1/8, and I add sandpaper. That should be 3/16 if I use 80 grit. Got 2. And we'll cut and sand this after I get it done. So I need a piece of 3/8, 1/8 by 3/8 basswood. Yeah, we got this. This will work. It'll be fine. Piece of scrap. That's an 1/8 inch. Nope. That is though. So I need it this long. And we hit 3/8 thick. That's pretty close. Pretty close. And we'll just measure. We'll just measure. 1, 2, 3/8. 1, 2, 3/8. So I gotta cut this a little big and sand it to the line. We're gonna need a handle too, so we can cut this. Okay, I need to make 2 cuts on the jigsaw, so give me a second. I used to cut these slots with, I used to sand them in, but now I cut them in and they're a lot nicer. So I need to take just a little off of that. And take a little more off necessary. So now what I got is I have all the parts here for my jig. So basically I'm building a T-bar of sorts. We need glue now. Where the hell did glue go? It's got to be right here. It ain't been nowhere. All off that side? No. Huh, I've lost the glue. Anybody see any glue? There it is. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to sand this. Well, I can go ahead and put the handle on it, I guess. All right, give me a second. I'm going to... Oh, shit, I got that handle off. There it is. I'm gonna dress this up so it doesn't look so bad. The control horn itself, I think they're 18 gauge. Okay, I now have a tool to sand them pockets in there. Yeah, I think they're 18 gauge. $12 gauge is 1/8 of an inch. 18 gauge is 3/32. It might be 16th of an inch thick. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's plenty adequate. 1/8 inch wire. I'll dress it up off camera. Make a nice tool out of it. Sand it up real good. $41.30 chromoly steel. You ain't gonna break them. Okay, we got my hinge slotting tool ready. Let's put some sandpaper on it and get to doing that. So, I need a piece. I hope this stuff sticks to it. Screw around with 180. We're gonna go for it with 80 grit. Now, if you don't have that saw that I have, you can put a piece of sandpaper on top of this and sand that slot in there. Shit, I need to take a little more off of this. Or you could do the carbon fiber rod that when John was alive, he came up with an idea embedding a carbon fiber rod. He said he could finish the insides of those slits before he put the hinges in. It don't matter. You can't see in there anyway. You can sand them and finish them when they're on the airplane, no problem. And that rod is heavy. You know, you don't think so. Carbon fiber, it's light. Yeah, it's light, but it weighs something. And matter of fact, it weighs a whole lot. You start adding this, that, and the wire, and this piece and that piece, and pretty soon, shit, you got a whole bunch of shit on there. Okay, now you just sand down till it touches. Looks like I'm gonna need I'm going to need that piece sandpaper on the edge anyway. No, maybe not. Yep, that'll be right. If you ain't got the tool, just make it. Okay, how these hinges work. The pivot point or the center of that has to be equal with this right here. And this hinge pivots on itself so that it stays up against the trailing edge. I've shown this a dozen times. But for some of you guys who've never seen it, shit, we're already on an hour. And if you look at how this hinging system works, this horn, this hinge is up against the trailing edge in a convex. This here will be up against the horn or up against the trailing edge in a convex. So all of them are in a straight line. The center of this, the center of the hinge point, and these rotate around half span of the flap. And that's why they're so free. They just flop. I think it's about all we're going to get to tonight. That's our hour. I've shown this in the past. It's on my channel. Look for pocket hinges. I did a voiceover video on pocket hinges, explaining the whole process. Not really, you know, just over and over again, pretty much repetition. I think if you guys learn anything from me, it's jigs and tools, sanding, painting. Now, I mean, because I've shown you how to do most everything. I-beam wings, Millennium wings, sea tubes, geodetic, lost foam. How to cover. I just don't know what else I can cover. So I want to do. I did some composites for you guys. You know, the tanks and bell cranks and landing gear and stuff. We made props, wheel pants. I don't know. Come up with some ideas. Besides twisters, ringmasters, voodoos, and other profiles. I'll build them when I get to them. God, that pissed me off. I wish I'd have never brought that out. Alrighty, I'll see you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.